It was a proverbial Super Sunday at the 134th edition of the Durand Cup yesterday, as two blockbuster quarter-finals were in store, with Kolkata behemoths Mohun Bagan taking on East Bengal in a grand Kolkata derby at the atmospheric Vivekananda Yuva Bharati Kriyangan, while at the JRD Tata Sports Complex in Jamshedpur, home team Jamshedpur FC faced Diamond Harbour FC's stern challenge. And after a day full of drama and scintillating tactical football, Imam East Bengal shipwrecked the Mariners 2-1 in a titanic battle in front of a 58,000-strong passionate crowd to set up a mouth-watering second semi-final against Diamond Harbour FC, who caused a bit of a stir by downing ISL club Jamshedpur, Sans former coach and newly minted India boss Khalid Jamil 2-0. Let's begin this journey at the iconic VYBK, where eternal foes Mohun Bagan Supergiant and East Bengal faced off. The atmosphere was electric as passionate and vocal fans of both the green and maroons and the red and golds turned up in numbers. While in recent years, Mohun Bagan have stolen a march over their arch rivals and are considered the best team in India by many, East Bengal had recruited well before this campaign and were in good form coming into this game. Team boss Oscar Bruzon had promised a new East Bengal this time around after a sustained period of underachievement for the 16th-time Durand Cup winners. However, they were missing a key cog in their wheel, defensive midfielder Basim Rashid, who had flown home after his father's passing. East Bengal began with new recruit Hamid Ehdad leading the line, while informed wingers Bipin and Edmund started. The midfield was marshalled by Saul Crespo, Brazilian Miguel and India international Mahesh. Defenders Anwar Ali and Kevin Sibile started at the heart of the backline. Mohun Bagan coach Jose Molina also began with a settled structure. Star striker Jamie McLaren led the line, while all eyes were on Liston Colasso, the swashbuckling left winger in prime form. With India international Manveer out with an injury and Kian Nasiri also unfit, Pasang Dorji Tamang began on the right. Apuya and Anirudh Thapa provided the midfield engine, while Tom Aldred started in the centre of defence. From the outset, Bruzon's boys shed their usual ball-playing attacking style to nullify Mohun Bagan's attackers with high pressing and aggressive tackling, as Liston was blunted out on the left wing. Miguel and Saul were sterling in the centre of the park, and one of the former's pinpoint through passes found Edmund with space as early as the third minute, but his shot was parried away by Vishal Kayat. In the meantime, Ehdad came off with an injury and Greek forward Dimitrios Diamantakos came on in his place. This would prove to be a pivotal moment in the game. East Bengal won a free kick just outside the box in the 27th, but Miguel blasted it over. However, the red and golds were smelling blood at this juncture. Dimitrios almost beat the offside trap and put it in the net, but had marginally stayed minutes later. In the 37th minute, Bipin received a lovely chipped ball from Saul inside the box and controlled it consummately before being barged by Ashish Rai from the back. The referee Venkatesh R pointed to the spot. Up stepped Dimitrios to calmly place it past Vishal as the red and gold end of the Kavarna Stadium erupted. Mohun Bagan were rocked, but the closest they came in the first half was through a pile driver from Apuya that went wide of the far post. Molina brought on more firepower in the second half, with Australian international Jason Cummings coming on and Dimitrios Petratos joining much later. However, East Bengal kept on playing on the break in a canny manner, and from one such counter, Dimi got his second. After Edmund found Miguel, his precise pass found Mahesh. The captain fed it to Diamantakos, who shot under pressure with his left foot. The shot took a little deflection. Vishal Kayat got a hand to it, but the superstar keeper failed to prevent it from finding the far corner. The East Bengal torch was burning bright at the VYBK. They were up 2-0. Stunned, the Mariners, who had looked a bit jaded in this game, tried getting their act together. Liston was finally showing his dribbling skills and nearly scored off a great free kick in the 67th. Before that, in the 58th, Sibile had cleared off the line. Right after Liston's free kick, there was a corner. From the resultant set piece, Liston played it short to Thapa, whose speculative shot crept through a bunch of bodies in the box and into the net. It was 2-1 and Bagan had a lifeline. In the 73rd minute, Rai drifted in from the right and stung Gill's palm as the Mariners hunted for the equalizer. During this period, the leveller seemed destined, but the red and golds held on amidst the odds and even had one or two chances of their own to add to their lead. In the end though, the final score was 2-1 as jubilant East Bengal fans began a party in the stands and on the streets of Salt Lake. This was East Bengal's first senior derby win in 6 matches, the last also coming in the Durand Cup. After the defeat, the 17-time Durand champions coach Jose Molina apologized to the fans but vowed to come back stronger.
First of all, I would like to say sorry to the fans. We were not good enough, right, in the first half. But they showed the character in the second half, trying and pushing until the end, trying to score at least the second one to put the match on the penalty kick, right? Okay, we will keep working. Sorry for the fans, but I'm not worried about the team.
Liston was double marked throughout the first half and they pressed really high.
Good defense, and even with that, we have the chance to score goals, And in my mind right now, I have a free kick from Liston, Sahal, two options in the beginning of the second half, a Puya option and the last minute, We had the chances to score more goals.
East Bengal's Saul Crespo was brilliant during the win. He dedicated the win to Basim Rashid and his family.
I want to say thank you because all of us know their support, and I want to say thank you so much, and I hope to repeat this win more times. Of course, all the team, we are with him because he is in a difficult moment, I think everyone knows, and we dedicate the win to him and to his family.
East Bengal coach Oscar Bruzon.
We are very grounded. We just won a quarter final against a very strong team, but we wanted, the main thing is that we went through in the competition and now we need to rest our players, and the game on Wednesday is a big game. And in football sometimes when you suffer, you have the capacity to react, and I hope that this is the year of the reaction.
The question is about Miguel. Rashid missing out. Was he consciously taking up more defensive duties in breaking up play as well as linking up attack?
Honestly, we have to change the game plan because we were considering different options, playing with the three foreigners in the midfield, playing two, Armstrong in the second half, adding one foreigner, also Hamid and Dimi, they were fighting for the position, but this is excellent for a coach. There is no room for complacency, and in particular regarding Miguel, I think that today he showed what he's capable of, especially in the attacking stages.
Now, let's go over to Jamshedpur for a detailed report on the Jamshedpur FC versus Diamond Harbour FC quarter-final.
रविवार का दिन 134वें इंडियन ऑयल डुरंड कप के लिए बेहद दिलचस्प रहा, जहां जमशेदपुर के जेआरडी टाटा स्पोर्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स में तीसरा क्वार्टर फाइनल मुकाबला जमशेदपुर एफसी और डायमंड हार्बर एफसी के बीच खेला गया। इस रोमांचक मुकाबले में दोनों टीम एक दूसरे को कड़ी चुनौती पेश करती रही, पर डायमंड हार्बर ने डुरंड कप का सबसे बड़ा उलटफेर करते हुए जमशेदपुर एफसी को 2-0 से हराकर सेमीफाइनल में प्रवेश किया। बंगाल के इस डेब्यू टीम के लिए रुआट कीमा ने पहले हाफ में 2 गोल दागे और डायमंड हार्बर की शानदार डिफेंसिव मजबूती ने आईएसएल की दिग्गज टीम को मात दी। जमशेदपुर ने दूसरे हाफ में पूरा दबाव बनाया और गेंद पर कब्जा भी रखा, लेकिन डायमंड हार्बर की अनुशासित, संयमित और काउंटर अटैकिंग रणनीति ने उन्हें ऐतिहासिक जीत दिलाई। जमशेदपुर एफसी के अंतरिम मुख्य कोच स्टीवन डायस ने 4-3-3 के फॉर्मेशन से खेल की शुरुआत की। वहीं डायमंड हार्बर के कोच विकुना ने भी 4-3-3 फॉर्मेशन की रणनीति अपनाई और लुका माजसेन, हालीचरण और जॉबी जस्टिन की घातक तिगड़ी को आक्रमण में उतारा। रुआट कीमा के पहले हाफ के 2 गोल और दमदार रक्षात्मक प्रदर्शन ने आईएसएल टीम को पूरी तरह बेअसर कर दिया। डायमंड हार्बर की फॉरवर्डिंग लाइन ने लगातार खतरा बनाया और मेजबान टीम को कोई मौका नहीं दिया और आखिरकार डायमंड हार्बर एफसी ने यह मैच 2-0 से जीतकर सेमीफाइनल में पहली बार प्रवेश की। मैच को जीतने के बाद डायमंड हार्बर के कोच जोस एंटोनियो विकुना ने टीम के प्रदर्शन पर कहा,
See, I think very difficult game. We were playing in Jamshedpur. I don't know how many games they didn't lose. No, in a row. It's a very good team and with a very concrete football style. And they are doing in their football style. They are doing very well. But we started very well. Kima scored in a throw-in, and I think we were playing very intelligent because when we had the ball, we play long possessions. Then we had another chance. We scored the second goal. I think the team is improving. I think the team was mature today. Before this game, in six goals they scored in Durand Cup. Three were by set pieces, 2 in throw-ins, and 1 in a corner kick. So we are very happy. No, our first participation in Durand Cup from the club. We are in semifinals and also playing 4 games. and 3 of them against ISL teams.
वहीं इस मैच में हार से निराश जमशेदपुर एफसी के हेड कोच स्टीवन डायस ने कहा,
आई थिंक टीम प्लेड रियली वेल, बहुत सारे चांसेस क्रिएट हुए, जो थोड़ा सा फोकस लूज हुआ वो सेट प्लेस में हुआ। मैं हमेशा से प्लेयर्स को बोलता हूँ क्या सेट प्लेस के आप थोड़ा भी फोकस अगर लूज करोगे तो फिर पनिश हो जाओगी। सेम थिंग जब हमको सेट पीसेस मिलता है, सो फुल्ली फोकस 100% फोकस ऑन सेट पीसेस, क्योंकि सबसे ज्यादा गोल या तो क्रॉसेस पे होते हैं या सेट पीसेस। गोलकीपर भी नहीं था गोल में और फिर भी हमने बाहर मारा, तो आई थिंक एक वन ऑफ द डेज है कि इतना चांसेस क्रिएट करने के बाद एक गोल भी जो मारा, आई थिंक आई हैव टू गो बैक एंड सी वेदर इट वाज ऑफसाइड और नो। तो अगर आप चैंपियन नहीं हो रहे हो तो वेदर आप क्वार्टर फाइनल में हारो, सेमीफाइनल में हारो, हमेशा आप कुछ सीखते हो और सीख के आगे बढ़ना ही, आई थिंक आई बिलीव इन दैट।
इस मैच में 2 गोल करने वाले डायमंड हार्बर के डिफेंडर रुआट कीमा को प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच घोषित किया गया।
We have been working in set pieces in training and all the players, not only we put every concentrate on those training, and today I'm blessed that out of nowhere I score the goals, and think we are really grateful. But I'm really grateful for this opportunity, playing in this prestigious tournament, and getting to play in a really good team here for me also personally in Diamond Cup. That's the privilege we have.
जमशेदपुर से डुरंड कप की रिपोर्टिंग के साथ मैं राजीव तिवारी।
So, it's all set for the semi-finals of the 134th edition of the Durand Cup. On Tuesday, at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Shillong, defending champions Northeast United FC will take on home team Shillong Lajong FC in an intriguing affair. Meanwhile, on Wednesday, East Bengal, fresh off their derby win, will take on high-flying Diamond Harbour FC at the Vivekananda Yuva Bharati Kriyangan in what promises to be another match to remember. This report on the Durand Cup was narrated by Shaurya Chaudhary, produced by Mahendra Singh Lalas.